don't care if you're not ready. Some of you girls, second. Yeah. Just pass them around. All right, guys. Today, I'm going to be teaching everyone how not to just survive, but thrive in a rave setting. And a rave consists of many different types of music genres, like trap, regular electro, some techno, some trance, but it all falls into the same thing. That's pretty loud. Now, the vital things you need at a rave, like the absolute vital things are your ID, because that is the only way you're going to get in to a rave, unless it's a like all ages rave, which is very, very rare. Let me tell you that right now. It's very rare that that ever happens. Secondly is water, water, and more water. Water is going to be your absolute best effing friend, okay? Because once you're on the dance floor and you're sweating your stuff out, and you're sweating,
Your
and
water.
you're just freaking, you're dehydrated as hell. You're gonna want water immediately. And I know that from experience because I've gone to countless raves. And the one thing that everyone knows is to bring water. Like that should absolutely be your number one priority. And third is emergency money. And because what if you, oh, my water bottle, I lost it. Oh, there's no water bubblers. Let me go buy a water bottle. Or if you're hungry during that, you could buy some food because some raves have concession stands and you could buy French fries, chicken tenders, whatever. Doesn't matter. And some optional items you could bring are your backpack. If you want to bring in like a poncho because it might be raining outside after the rave, it's 1 o'clock. Or you want to bring a sweatshirt, or you just want to have a bag where you put your wallet, phone, keys, and stuff like that. And yeah, besides that, you can bring earplugs, because especially for first timers, because it could get very loud. It could be shocking to some people on how loud it can be. And yeah, that's really all you should. That's like the main things you should be bringing. 1 second. Alright, one thing you will be seeing, like I'm like 95% sure you will, it's almost a guarantee that you will see some type of drugs, whether it be Molly, marijuana, or just alcohol, cigarettes, or people even snorting cocaine, honestly. And let me tell you this, do not go to the bathrooms, because that is, no, I'm being serious, that is like the breeding ground for drug dealers. And it can be very shady at times, let me tell you that. It can be very shady, but just try to stay away from places like that, especially like dark corners, really shady people. And if you're having a good time, you're on the dance floor, someone's drinking like a beer or something, and they offer you some, just say no. Use your common sense and be like, why would this man just offer me a sip of his beer? No one does that. No one would do that. Most likely, it's spiked. And if it's not spiked, whatever. At least, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Now, the EDM community has this thing called PLUR. And it's called PLUR because of peace, love, unity, and then respect. And there's this thing called candy, which are beaded bracelets that most rave goers have on their arms. People have around like 40 to 50 on their arms. They have masks made of them, and it gets crazy. People like they live this lifestyle, and it's just incredibly intense. And when they do that, peace, love, unity, respect, they usually swap a wristband for each other, and the wristband usually has a phrase or a name or some other saying or something like that. And it's just basically a mutual respect for each other. And yeah. Some different types of people you will see at raves are the bros. I tried dressing as a bro, as a tool bag and stuff like that. And you also see so many security guards. Just don't get on their bad side, because like they will immediately take you and just throw you in the back. Like even if you're in the center of the crowd and you're being rowdy, they'll point you out and they'll go in there and like three big guys and they'll just freaking take you out of there. So that's one thing you gotta watch out. Secondly, are the passed out people. Like people that you look at their eyes and they're just incoherent. Their eyes are so opposite and dilated. I think it's dilated when it's just your pupils are just massive, and it's just, especially people like that, just stay away from them because you never know, they could do something harmful to you, or it's just stay away from people like that. And you could see older people. I've actually seen people around like the ages 60. They had straight gray hair, and they were partying
No way.
with like the younger 20-year-olds, and they were out like yeah and stuff like that. And I was like, what the heck? This is wild right now. Like, am I really seeing this? It was incredible, and yeah, I can see people like that. But when it comes to the ending of a rave, it's usually the harder task is to just getting out, because let's say it's a crowded arena right now. There's at least like 600 people there, and once the set is done and no one is going to perform anymore, everyone tries getting out of there, and that's one of the most dangerous times because it's overcrowded basically, and there's only so many exits, and everyone wants to leave at one time, and it could be a safety hazard. So usually you should try to stay away or try to wait like 10-15 minutes after the performance has ended to actually leave the arena, and so you could gather your thoughts, meet up with your friends, get a game plan of what you guys are going to do, and in that way you will 100% survive a rave.
Okay.